All right, so we got Young Yeah with hackers. Gary Bowser owes Nintendo 25-30% of his salary. Yeah, when I saw this, I thought, no way, Nintendo. I mean, y'all already freaking doing dumb shit with the FGC. And yeah, I think Charlie said it best. Freaking Moist Critical said it best that this is like the only company I see that hates their fans. Like hates their fans to this core. Like for some reason, like, you like Nintendo? Fuck you. That's pretty much what it is. Hey, what Nintendo? We like your product, man. You like your autograph. No, fuck you, man. Get away from us. That's Nintendo. I feel like that's Nintendo, man. That really does feel like them. But here we go. With our boy Young to the yeah.
When it comes to Nintendo sending their legal assassins, they don't mess around. There are times where people feel it's unjustified, like when fans are expressing their passion through fan projects that Nintendo, copyright strikes or take down through legal means. And then
I still think that's still kind of BS. To tell you the truth, with the whole strikes and all that shit, I still think that's full of shit. Personally,
or take down through legal means. And then there are other situations where you've got pirates who are profiting from their work, and so Nintendo does have legal grounds to take them to court and to have them arrested.
But I think also like any game is like that, really, because you're streaming any prior person's game for like your benefit or to promote. It's pretty much promotion. It's free promotion, really. But you telling me that once you buy it and you stream it, the company can take legal action to take that video down after you bought it? That's something, especially to me. That's something that needs to be, personally, I think needs to be legally and lawfully challenged. Personally, if I buy some shoes from Michael Jordan or Nike or something, you tell it and I show it off, you telling me they can sue me or take down my video because I bought the damn item and then I try to promote it on my channel or whatever and show it off or change it up and cut it up and modify it, I think that's some bullshit. I really do.
But yeah, and go through the whole prosecution process. And this is one of those cases where we're looking at the latter scenario. So back in 2020, you may recall, or if you kept track of the story, that there was this.
Also, I get it if that's like your policy for your games or whatever, but I still think that's some. I still think that's some load of crap shit. Crapshoot shit.
Piracy team called Team Executor, whose various members were arrested by the Department of Justice. Team Executioner is a criminal enterprise that profits from pirating video game technology. Now, the key word here is profiting. It's one thing to hack a device and to share that knowledge. It's another thing to take that knowledge and use another company's product to make a profit.
Yeah, pretty much like stealing. That's literally like stealing. that's just all you have to do is say stealing. Pretty much stealing. You copy somebody's work and then you promote it as like your own and you sell it as a product. Then
for yourself by distributing these devices or hacks that could damage the company. If you're making money by damaging another company, then obviously that's, you put yourself in a situation where legally you can absolutely be pursued. And that's kind of how Team Executor operated. Team Executor is widely known for creating hacks that bypass digital restrictions on Nintendo consoles. Two members of Team Executor were arrested recently. Max Lorne, a 48-year-old French national, and a 51-year-old Gary Bowser from Canada are in custody and charged in a criminal conspiracy. And today's video will focus on Gary Bowser. And yes, this is not a joke. Bowser was arrested as a result of Nintendo's legal pursuits. Yeah, the irony is certainly palpable. And then there's this Chinese man named Yuaning Chen, 35, who still remained at large as of the publishing of this article back in 2020. But today, again, we're going to focus on Gary Bowser. There's an update on the kind of repercussions that he's facing, lifelong repercussions. But for further details about this arrest, the three indicted members are just a minority. There are more than a dozen Team Executioner members scattered around the world.
Okay.
These members help to code and create the Nintendo hacks, but they're also suspected of being involved in the production and sale of these devices. Again, that's where they open themselves to criminal charges and prosecution. Nintendo is legally allowed to pursue this particular case. And it is said right here by the Assistant Attorney General Brian C. Rabbit that this organization reaped illegal profits.
See, I can almost understand why Nintendo is going after these people, but I don't get why they went after the other YouTuber guy for his video, and then they gave him like 2 strikes from separate things in his like modified, like I said, modified gaming channel. And I was like, what the hell did he do? What did he do wrong? He promoted the game. He made it fun. It's not showing it in a negative light. Yeah, stuff. Man, that stuff would be wild, man. It's like,
Started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
It's freaking wild. Oh, man.
Technology of U.S. companies. At the time of writing, it says right here, the official Team Executioner website remains online, and Bowser also operated this website called maxconsole.com. But if you go to those websites right now, you'll get the following message: this domain has been seized.
Seized by ICE. Issued the United District. Title 18. Copyright information.
By these government entities. Now, Team Executor has tried to justify their actions by stating that we are firm believers of the right to repair legislation, a growing movement to counteract the monopolistic control over hardware, which is the property of the consumer who paid for it in the first place. Again, there's a difference between hacking your own device and then profiting off of another company's product through those hacks. So this is where I don't think Team Executor has a case to make, because they were profiting from this rather than, doing like a community
just say stealing
service, if you will, of like sharing knowledge. So that's what we knew back in October of 2020. But fast forward to April of 2023, and Gary Bowser, who was arrested and imprisoned, has been released from federal prison, but not without consequences that will most likely follow him literally for the rest of his life. But you know what's a good thing to have follow you for the rest of your life? Learning a new language, guarantee. All right, let's go back to talking about Gary Bowser, who made headlines after his recent release. But it's not just the release that is drawing eyes to this particular story. It's the lifelong sentence that Nintendo has persecuted.
That's what I thought. It was
this
fucking
man too.
fake as hell when I heard it.
This is a team that made millions of dollars through.
I literally thought it was like some onion shit. Say, wait, what?
Operation, with Bowser having been sort of a smaller part in this team, but still a significant enough role that it warranted his arrest. When Bowser was with this organization, he did profit by earning a salary of roughly $500 to $1,000 a month, his attorneys previously said. And when
what? Bowser was paid only $500 to $1,000 a month. His attorney previously said he didn't deny involvement, however. So Nintendo wants $10 million out of how much this man been making. Like I said, he's not a good dude at all. Not by a fucking long shot, but holy shit, Nintendo. Like I said, some slavery shit.
He said, and when he was in court, he straight up admitted guilt. He didn't deny his involvement. He pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 40 months in prison for his role in the criminal enterprise. Now, this is significantly lower than the suggested 5-year prison term that the government had requested. And he actually was released early from that 40-month sentence because of good behavior. When the attorney put a request in for Gary Bowser Bowser to be released early. His exact date of release was actually last month on March 28th, 2023. Now, why do I say that this is still ultimately a lifelong sentence? Well, that's because Gary Bowser still owes Nintendo reparations in the millions of dollars, as reported here by Torrent Freak, based on information that Gary Bowser shared in an interview with Nick Moses. So this is the terms of agreement that Bowser relayed to the public. The agreement with Nintendo is that the maximum they can take is 25 to 30% of your gross monthly income, and I have up to 6 months before I have to start making payments. These are monthly payments that will contribute to the restitution that the court
How much is he going to have to pay them, though?
A grand total of $14.5 million. It is this huge debt, essentially, that Bowser owes to Nintendo, and at the very minimum, he has to pay 25 to 30% of his gross monthly income to the company. If he can somehow find a way to accrue this kind of money in bulk, obviously he can pay this off however he wants, but that is certainly no easy...
He's not going to pay that off. Let's be real, young. He's not paying that shit off, not by a long shot. You're part of an organization. You're only getting $500 to $1,000 a month, and he's old dude. He ain't not paying that shit unless he got some money saved up in some crypto or some fucking shit in Bahamas or some shit. Yeah. No way in hell.
He did have a job in prison that paid him pretty meagerly. I've been making payments of $25 per month. There's also information that Bowser relayed through his interview with Nick Moses, which they have been taking from my income because I had a job in federal prison. So far, I paid $175. Even if after all of this, Gary Bowser manages to find a decent paying job, it is highly unlikely that he'll be able to make $14.5 million. Very few people in the entire world make $14 million in their entire lifetime. And keep in mind that
literally almost damn near no one makes that damn money like that unless they hit in the lottery or they got some family, rich family, wealth. They was born into wealth pretty much, and they got that money hanging around lingering. No way in hell. So he's screwed anyway.
Gary Bowser is not a young man. At the time of Gary Bowser's arrest and indictment back in 2020, he was 51 years old. Even less people make $14 million starting in their 50s, you know? He is now likely around 54 years old. He doesn't have a lot of time to make a whopping $14.5 million.
Like I say, he had to hit the lottery like 4 or 5 times or some shit.
Back up and earn a decent wage. 25 to 30% of that will come out as a tax to Nintendo for the crimes that he committed. As Torrent Freak aptly put it, at that rate, it is unlikely that Nintendo will ever see the full amount, or to put it differently, Bowser will carry the financial consequences of his team executor involvement for the rest of his life. That's what I mean by a lifelong sentence. Yes, he's out of...
Why would you... Matter of fact, why would he agree to that? That's another thing. Why would his lawyer allow him to agree with that nonsense? I would look at the lawyer on his part. Like, what the hell? Why you make him agree to that bullshit? For $10 million and he barely hitting 500 or 1,000. Woo!
Of prison, and he's free to go out and about and do whatever. But any money that he makes, a significant portion of that will be going to Nintendo. And I don't think Nintendo actually expects to see a full restitution of $14.5
million. It will barely get
in his
probably get 1,000.
For Nintendo, this is about sending a message. It's about telling hackers, hey, you do this, and this is what can happen to you. We will make sure that we haunt you for the rest of your life and take a portion of your money.
That too, but also if you get a bad lawyer like that to agree to something stupid as that, you dumb as hell.
For the rest of your life. Man, that's talk about a really, really harsh punishment. Now, look, on one hand, I do think Nintendo had every reason to criminally pursue this organization because they were profiting significantly from this venture. Maybe Bowser not as much, but the organization as a whole making millions off of Nintendo products by hacking Nintendo products and by selling these hacks and hardware devices. This is profit that does come at the expense of Nintendo's potential profitability because these hacks do facilitate piracy piracy, and when you're profiting off of piracy, that's when, like, legally speaking, yeah, it's open season for corporations, and Nintendo does
bag
not
of worms
mess
with
around
that
when it
one.
comes to these things. On the other hand, do I think the punishment fits the crime?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think Gary Bowser is being made to be the scapegoat to again
For
send
sure.
that message to let all the hackers.
Yeah, like again, I would look at his lawyers. That's the first thing I will always look at. I'm like, who? What? The dumbass lawyer who let him agree to this nonsense. And of course, he's old, so he probably just agreed to any damn thing because he was going to get out of that damn prison as quick as possible. But my goodness, man, it's terrible. The lawyer is terrible to let him agree to that nonsense in the settlement.
Hackers out there know, hey, we're going to come after you and we're going to make the rest of your life miserable. But it's like there are plenty of worse crimes out there that get punished less severely. This guy did not engage in crimes against humanity. It's like there are points where we cross a line where the punishment is less humane than the crime committed, you know? Like totally this guy should be fined and, you know, he should go through the whole criminal prosecution process. But damn, this seems excessive, and I think it goes to highlight just how messed up and unbalanced the criminal system can be. People who commit some of the worst crimes can get away with a slap in the wrist, whereas people like Bowser, who, yes, like hurt a corporation, but that corporation is still making billions and billions of dollars and are still, you know, like they'll be fine.
Like I said, this still doesn't look good for Nintendo brand, because this almost goes right hand in hand, because Nintendo literally had something just a while ago about like a YouTuber, right? He had a YouTuber that they try to strike his channel. They strike his channel twice because he had like mods or whatever, and he was having fun and showing off. I think showing off it, and putting it in like in a good thing, and he didn't condone mods or whatever, which is nice to say and all do. At the same time, why would you strike his channel when he's promoting? He's promoting. It's like free promotion, and Nintendo sees that. Like, hey, he's a fan of ours. He's making the game look some more better than what it is. Let's strike his channel. Fuck yeah. Let's get his channel stricken down. Like, hell yeah, brother. God damn. Get that boy channel strike. It's just constantly, it's like Nintendo just love taking L's and making sure their community is full of it. We make good games. We treat our community like shit. Nintendo. Man.
To suffer a lifelong punishment that will see them financially crippled for the rest of his life. But look, at the end of the day, unfortunately, these kinds of deliberations can happen. So at the end of the day, what you don't want to do is risk it like this. You don't want to profit off of emulation, hacking, you name it. Like, it's one thing to put that stuff out there for game preservation purposes. And, emulation has its benefits of being able to essentially enhance your gameplay experience, because you can, take a 30 FPS game on Switch and make it 60 FPS and
which is amazing.
Make it look better. And, there's utility behind emulation.
Is amazing.
That isn't
Super
just
amazing.
all about like piracy and stuff. But that has to be sort of very much a community service kind of thing, where you're not profiting, but rather just sharing that knowledge out there so that people can individually choose whether they want to partake.
Like I said, like the dude that did the mods, the channel that did the mods and promoting the game in a positive way.
And this kind of activity for themselves, for their own purposes, use the product that they bought however they want, but without profiting off of Nintendo's products and Nintendo's work, and damaging the company along the way while making money.
Yeah, which I said before with the YouTubes. How's the YouTuber that was promoting the game, promoting mods for a game in a positive way, didn't condone it, Nintendo still strike his channel not once but twice. Yeah, they full of it.
Like, that's where it can become very much a case of clear-cut theft and piracy. This guy is suffering the consequences of his own actions, and like this is all completely on him. But at the same time, good lord, is this really the kind
definitely
of
on him
that this
he
guy
chose
deserves?
that damn the stupidest lawyer to let him agree to that nonsense.
Gary Bowser wasn't even a leading figure in the operation, and yet he's being punished like he was the head honcho of all this. Most people knew him as Gary OPA, the operator.
That's what gets me every time. He's not even the main. He's not the head guy. He's not. He's an old dude that only making a whopping 500 to 1,000. They say this company makes making millions. He's making what? If he's making 500 a year from this, he's barely making 10 grand a year. You know, barely making it, man.
Max Console, a website that regularly reviewed Team Executor hardware and other hacking tools. Not to mention, financially, Bowser's role was also
I can definitely see this being for like the head guy.
Again, paid
for sure.
only $500 to $1,000 a month. It's not a whole lot of money that Bowser specifically was profiting, and yet they're treating this guy like he represents the whole organization that profited millions off of this whole operation. And he was just a small cog in this large machine. If Nintendo wants to send a message, they certainly did. This is a headline that's been spreading, and
and it's also backfiring at the same time, because guess what? When they did this right after the YouTube scandal, this is still not promoting them in a good light, because this dude, sure, he's a hacker and he's bad for doing this bullshit, but he's not even the leader. He's not even the leading guy of the damn team. Like I say, he barely making 500 to 1,000, and you going with 10 million, bruh. This right here should be required for the dude, the main guy, you know, not some damn regular Joe Schmo old dude, fucking hacking piece of shit. Like I say, he's not a good guy. It's just this is what he's getting. This is what he's going to be paying Nintendo, maybe 200, 300 more if he finds a job. Barely. It's so stupid.
No
man.
doubt hackers are aware that there's legal precedent for finding someone a dozen million.
But isn't it also a hacker's thrill is that they want to do stuff and get open shit up like that? Like, even if you show that it's the internet, people are always going to try to find a damn way to break your damn system. Like, there's going to be somebody, always a person or some team that's going to try to do that.
In dollars, and seeing hackers having to pay that for the rest of their lives. And so maybe this will make a lot of hackers just a lot more nervous about engaging in these kinds of illegal activities, where they are profiting off of these kinds of hacks. And
I think it slow it down, but I don't think it's going to be
this viscerally severe. It also kind of makes you look like a bad guy as well. Like,
as I'm saying,
people more sympathetic towards the criminal because the punishment.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like you went for a small fried dude. And he's not even the head guy. Like, you look like the piece of shit. You punching down. You're supposed to punch up, Nintendo. You're supposed to go for the main guy, team head leader, hacker man. Not Joe Schmo sitting the cubicle guy. No, you go for the guys that's in the fucking office making the millions of dollars, not fucking dudes making $500.
Does not fit the crime. Yes, he did something stupid, but does he really deserve this? Yeah, there you have it, folks. That's kind of the story, and this is
good video, Young. I agree, man. This is not looking good for Nintendo. Nintendo is just taking L after L, and it's like one thing leads to, hey, like that name though. One thing that leads to another with this damn company. Like, oh, we make good products, but we hate the fans. We'll sue the weakest of the team that hack us to oblivion. Oh my God. Like, how you get a good company like Nintendo making good games or whatever, or somewhat solid games people like to play a lot, because I haven't played Nintendo shit in forever. Uh, Other than Smash, that's about it. Anything that's Smash, maybe Star Fox if they ever came back to that shit. But yeah, anything else is just trash to me. Pokemon was the shit back in the day though. But man, woof, Nintendo. Every time I hear something from Nintendo, it's always bullshit. It really is. Striking down people's channels for promoting the damn game. Like I was surprised at some of that shit. And then even people that try to mod the game, then uh, so terrible. This company is trash, man. I'm telling you. This is like a reverse Ubisoft situation, Instead of having like the same game always promoting Ubisoft and having all these good ass trailers they promote. It's just like, see if Ubisoft just suing everybody that play their game or some shit. Like, what the crap ass backwards shit? What would this be? That's what I feel like. That's what Nintendo is, just ass backwards, and it makes no damn sense. It's almost like I said, it reminds me like what Charlie said. It's the company that hates its fans. just hate it. Oh, you hacked my system? That's good. We're gonna lock you up. I ain't the head guy. Don't matter. You're gonna pay us $10 million and $14 million, bitch. That's right. Your ass going to jail. Oh, but I went to jail. We gotta pay us anyway. God damn it. Yes, your damn dumbass lawyer. Woohoo. Yeah, good video by Young. This shit still is hilarious to me. This man gets paid from being in a hacking group this much. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. That still gets me. He got to pay 14 million, and he's not even the head guy. That's what I say. And they're like, this is sing. And Young's like, this is send a signal. Yeah, to the leader that, hey, I'm not caught, so I can keep stealing your shit. Pretty much. I was like, what the hell? You ain't go after the main guy. You went after the pawns and not the main guy. That's so stupid. But there you go. Check it out. Sub, like channel. See you next time.